Today we asked the question, what are some of the things that you are looking for and not looking for when you're creating content on your channel?
Here we go.
Well, some of the things you're looking for is things that you can zoom in on, things you can zoom out on, how you can make it go slow, how you can make it go fast, what's going to make it captive enough for a person to keep watching. I tell you, being a creator, until you get a staff, you always forget something. One of the things that you don't look for, that you need to be looking for, the main thing, it doesn't matter where you are, who you're with, why you're with these people. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. It doesn't matter if your lighting is right or if your quality is wrong or whatever, if your quality is right. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing you should always look for when you are creating content, whether it's inside the house, outside the house, at a building, at an event, or whatever. People, unless it's an authorized person in your video with you, speaking with you, and reacting with you, then everybody else has to be non-existent. Out. Remove them out of the background. Remove your camera. Angle your camera. Zoom your camera out or zoom it in. Get that person out. You never know who that person is. You never know what will come back at you. So if it's one person, you have to blur that person out, blur them out. If it's 10 people, angle your camera. That's why I have the flip camera, so I can see who's in the back of me, who's on the side of me. Because that person can come back and say, why did you videotape me? And all of a sudden you might be in a lawsuit. And all you was doing was videotaping a person saying, how do you say yes? You know, could be anything. You could be videotaping a person that's saying, how do you videotape your camera from your feet up to your head? How do you get the angles right? And there's one person behind you that's standing, that's not looking, that noticed. Never count anybody in the background out. Never. Main thing is get them out. That's it. That's my part. That's a small part, but that's a big part to grow your channel. You want to grow your channel the right way. You might have small subscribers. You might have lower subscribers. Right now, I'm still trying to get to 1750. I keep up and down, up and down, up and down. But I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. The next thing is, what is the best top #1 pick restaurant? I chose. And I'm choosing Bern's Barbecue sauce. Because Bern's Barbecue has been in existence over 40-something years. That meat is so good. Those ribs and that brisket is so succulent, so flavored down to the bone. Because why? Because they use smoke pits. Pits that actually have smoke coming out of it. Why? Because I worked there for 40-something years. It was my mom and my dad. I went in the pit to get some meat. I went in the pit to put the meat on the pit. I lit the wood. I moved the wood around so it can begin to smoke and less fire. Bern's Barbecue and Bern's Barbecue sauce. Now, why do I say Bern's Barbecue sauce? Best sauce I've ever tasted. I got 5 grams of sugar. That's it. Because I'm looking out for me and you. The other thing is you can use Bern's Barbecue sauce in so many things. You can use it in your spaghetti sauce. Use it as some people use it as a chip and dip, mixed in with their cheese. Some people use it as a shrimp cocktail mixed in their cocktail dip. Some people use it on their smoked burgers. And believe it or not, some people use it and buy it just for a sauce sandwich. That's how good it is. So here's the thing. Top rated Burns barbecue sauce. Is it on your table? This video, like many others, this video has reasons why people watch it. Number one, it's funny. It is so funny the way she laughed in the end. I mean, kids today have word sentences, multiple word sentences that they have to figure out how to figure it out. She couldn't get past how to figure it out.
It has $1 bill, 1 quarter, and 2 pennies. How much money does he have? Jay broke.
Sometimes do you ever just figure out how do things go viral? I mean, this video just went viral. It did. To me, it's so funny. Here's the video. I'm telling you, I had to watch it like 10 times. And each time I watch it as if I watched it the first time. Why did this video go so viral? So many people have taken so many scenarios out of this video. And here's what's happening. Every time somebody talk about it and laugh about it, they got to show somebody else. Now multiply 10 times 10. Multiply 100 times 10. Multiply 1,000 times 10. Multiply 10,000 times 10. Multiply, and it just keeps going and up. It has gone worldwide. It has gone viral. So you see why it's gone viral? So many reasons, so many elements. That's why our content has to be something that's so captive enough for people to want to say, hey, did you see so-and-so's video? It is so funny. Or did you see what she did? Or you see how she did or what she said or something like that. You've got to captivate them. But with one, what I tell you, don't get nobody in the background. I don't care who it is unless you get their authorized okay. Verbal okay is fine. And me, I go further. I jotted down. So-and-so was in my video. He authorized for me. She authorized for me to leave her in the background. That's the way I do it. I follow it all the way through. So listen, I hope you enjoyed the podcast. I enjoyed the podcast. I like my podcast. I hope you like it. If you like it, just hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to me. I'm going to give you more. I'm going to give you news flash. I'm going to give you top restaurant picks. And I'm going to give you a question. More than, whoops. See, my camera just fell. More than likely, excuse me. Sometimes my throat get itchy. I'm going to give you a question. Question might be any type of question. It could be on sports. It could be on life issues. It could be on growing your channel. It could be, but it's going to be everyday life. It's going to be what we live with every day. So I hope you come back with me. We'll see you next time and Enjoy the Moment podcast, where everyday life and everyday issues matter.